Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Members, I just want to clarify a couple things before I close. I've worked with a lot of you before. I think you know I'm pretty straightforward, and I try to tell things exactly what they are. So I want to clarify some things and give you facts. So I think we heard testimony that it would cost money, or we have a fiscal note, and it's a zero fiscal note. I didn't make the fiscal note up. I didn't generate it. It's the facts that we have a state climatologist already. That person exists. That person has the data already. It exists. It's a matter of putting it in a report and sending it to another state agency, the ones that I have listed in the bill, so they can use them in a strategic report that they already generate. That's why it has a zero fiscal note, because it literally costs nothing to do this. So that's just not true. Any assertion that it costs money is not true. The second assertion I heard that's not true is that this is already being done. We wouldn't need the bill if it was already being done. The fact of the matter is the Texas Water Development Board and the TCEQ are not involved in weather variability, climate variability. They're about predicting and talking about water supply and figuring out where water is going to come from, but they're not in the business of figuring out climate variability or things like that. So they're not reporting to state agencies what they can be doing to make their agencies more prepared for droughts and wildfires and things like that. This bill is not supposed to be about anything other than making our agencies more prepared to deal with the things that are posing challenges to them doing their job. And I think what we need to focus on always as legislators and these agencies is what we're here to do, which is to try to protect the citizens of Texas against those things that we can protect them against in terms of planning for natural disasters, wildfires, floods, hurricanes. That's all this is about. I'm not interested in the debate about the source of climate change or anything like that. I'm interested in making sure that Texans don't lose their lives in floods needlessly, and that people don't lose valuable property and land and resources to wildfires needlessly. So there's something we can do here that doesn't cost us any money, that involves one state employee putting information into a report and walking it over to some other state employees. That's what this bill is about, and that's really it. So with that, I'll answer any questions if there are any, and if not, I close.
Members, any questions? Just a comment, not a lot of interest in this, and that nobody showed up. You got one witness that showed up here that's really against it. I hope you will sit down and work with them, and because I looked at the fiscal note too, so I'm trying to understand where the cost is associated with this.
Yeah, I didn't understand either, but I'm happy to work with anybody. This bill, actually went to a different committee last time, was passed out favorably, and died later on in the process. But this is a refile of a bill I filed last session. I don't believe it came to State Affairs last time.
Okay. All right. No other questions. The chair's intent to leave House Bill 773 pending.